Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'm just posting another Doki Literature Club video, part 3. Now, I do want to advise you guys on something. Something very disturbing happens at the end, so viewer discretion is advised. So look out for that. If you're like sensitive to any death or scary effects or anything like that, I wouldn't recommend watching the end of the video. Yeah, just enjoy the video.
Seriously, you guys.
It's already Sunday. Wow. Just in a snap of a finger, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I kept telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when she's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost like a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing about Sayori since we left the club yet the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her at the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply telling her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a bit of a habit of simply entering each other's house like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head upstairs in her bedroom, where I can finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Cooper.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's rooms is a mess, has always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she's had for years now.
Yee. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I ended up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica
told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing today. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's
no good, Cooper.
Eh? Wait, oh my gosh.
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori? I got Sayori up by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So just tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Ah.
Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Cooper.
I think I think the game is trying to make us think that Sayori likes us, but there's something up with Monica. There's something up with Monica. You know? I don't know. We'll see.
But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me.
Ooh. Wait.
I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Cooper? I guess I had no choice this time. The thing is, I've really had bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why did you think I'm late to school every day? It's because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I finally know what worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like you betrayed me as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's so much that I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do is tell me.
You don't understand at all, Cooper. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would waste effort caring about me instead of important things. I didn't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like bat being swung across my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
Why is she laughing about this, bro? This is not a laughing matter. You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Cooper. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped me is if everything could be like this as it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears strike down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by the harm hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. She needs a hug, bro! Dang, bro, give her a hug! This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Give her a hug, bro. Whoa, what's happening?
Cooper!
Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then it's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have any other way.
Cooper!
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Oh, so I did give him a hug. Despite my arms being wrapped all around her, Sayori remains at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No! Don't do this to me! Please don't do this! Cooper,
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know I care. Dude, you're trying your best, you know? You're trying your best to make her feel better, so, I mean, Dude, you're trying to make her feel better with your words, and you're giving her hugs. I mean, what better could you do? You know? If you have it in your to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know!
Jaylee Sierra finally pulls her arms around me in her turn.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Cooper. The only thing... The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sierra lets me go. As she does so, I let go of her as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's going to be fun, right?
yeah.
How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sierra wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this had to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't really forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at the house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be any good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at the house, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside on the front door. Without a delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Okay. Stop! Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes makes the uniform seem really totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought me a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good! I'm glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarkily that she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? What's your hospitality, Cooper? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out for me. This is ridiculously heavy! Ah! I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm really impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But Jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Ah ha ha ha. What? That's a little more like you. You're more fun when just to speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you're just treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Ah! Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Like me. Ah! How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Grouse. Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get things started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Cooper. Natsuki smiles at me deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before the long, whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn, I don't know, about every counter. The mixture isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Cooper, why did you put out the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Ah! You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate into the batter into small bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you're just looking at it. Makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki's proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki's proud like that, too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you're completely finished mixing the ice before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were just using the electric mixture for the batter, so I just stuck to a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. Oh my gosh. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll have to be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses her hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing but pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl.
Don't make it me beat the crap out of you next.
I like to see you try. I push harder just for enough of my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! Bro, I swear this is a horror game, bro. I swear to God. The force of Natsuki's pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You got it on my face.
Whose fault is that? There's such a big lob on icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez.
You know, if my character had, like, Riz, then he'd like, take it off her face and start, like, lick it. That'd be hot as f.
You know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger, shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Stop!
In my life right now. Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine.
Wait.
Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just for fun to see how you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's... Ew! Yo, what the freak? That is way more freakier. I take Natsuki's finger, put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Yeah,
What? Did you seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Cooper, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn this so quickly? Natsuki glazes at me in silence. I notice her swallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarms. What? The fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put in the cupcakes yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How can you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked it before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. Attention for the moment, but it still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the ovens. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
That smells so good.
Cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air fills in the room.
Look how cute they all look.
She not as cute as you, baby girl. Sorry. She proudly shows them off in a different colored cupcakes in each of her trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like we need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make it nice and fluffy. Guess what could even make flowers? We probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for? Pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. one's really thin, so you can use it to stripes and other patterns. But you can also use it for writing stuff on the cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Ah, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We could just make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. What? I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid.
But that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Aha! Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well,
Natsuki's voice trails off.
same with you.
Eh? Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up at a pace and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we finally finish, Natsuki puts them all aside to admire our work.
Look how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really shouldn't save my appetite.
Ah ha ha. Sayori's the exact opposite in regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down in these 10 cupcakes already. And she'd still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, then my dad cooks. I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance.
Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right?
If you and Sayori each carry some, you could probably do it in one. Wait, oh my gosh.
If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. But don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish you would listen to me. I wish you would listen to me the way she listened to you.
Yeah. Again, think about the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I feel so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at the point where it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. Hey, Natsuki, it was nice spending time with you. You know, just throwing that in there. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer like I wanted? Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. Thank you. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere...
Do you, really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you.
Cooper, I thought you only cared about getting this done.
I'm sorry, I had to leave so early today.
I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Oh, hey! Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing in just for me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at her sides of my shirt as if she was holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks, matching colored eyes, fill my vision along with her slightly battered lips. What is happening? Bro, she's about to kiss you, bro. My head starts to go dizzy as if I feel her soft breast against me. I've felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Oh,
Hi, Cooper.
Sayori? Just now we weren't...
It's okay, Cooper. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so...
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered. Oh my gosh. Flustered. Clearly flustered, Hatsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well,
I-
I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really being mean to me. So I had to come over and see you for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. How close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Cooper? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Cooper. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have wasted your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put me in with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Ooh, wait. Monica told her to kill herself! Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put her hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Cooper. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you even more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah, there's been definitely a lot of signs, yeah.
I was weak and started to like you so much. I did this to myself. Cooper, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Ooh. I don't know. Dude, I have a feeling that this game is gonna consequence me if I say this. This is really questioning my choices right now, dude. Like... I don't know, seriously. I mean... Dude, I feel like the game is gonna be like consequent me, like it's gonna punish me if I say you'll always be my dearest friend. I don't know. It's gonna say you'll always be my dearest friend. I'm sorry. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need the most for things to be like they're always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult things right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happier in the end. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were.
I see.
I feel bad now, bro. Sayori forces a smile through the incredible pain expression. Oh, I kind of regret it. Oh.
This is what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest. I should write a poem about this.
Sayori.
It's okay. It's just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down in that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back the way it was. I realized that now. You really do make me better than anyone, Cooper. I'll trust you with anything at all. So,
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I kind of regret that. Oh, Monica was right. I should have saved. Dude, I feel bad. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me with one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more than I could have done. Oh, no, you could have said I love you, but you didn't. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on her path, that's right. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. A lot has happened. Of all days, I expected this to be the only one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Did I save? Did it already save? But it saved all the way back to there, dude. Oh my gosh, I should have saved, dude! Ah! But Sayori isn't answering her phone because I friend-zoned her and she loved me. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself, stacking the chew trays. Natsuki's already texting me up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I could spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. She's not going to be at school today. Cooper, you're the first one here. Thanks for being so early. That's funny. I thought at least Sayori would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each side of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems when we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly I remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And suddenly I feel awkward, awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little more responsibility for her, Cooper. Especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer embarrassed. Did Ciari just really tell her about what it... Did Ciari really tell her about it that quickly? No. Monica is like... I don't know, dude. She's like... Maybe... dude, she like... There's something up with Monica, dude. I know there is. There has to be. Like, this is too suspicious. She just knows everything. There's no way that everyone tells her about these things, you know? You know? Like, there's... About how I basically turned her down her confession. That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the only one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You didn't know the full story at all, so... Now she's gonna be like, no, but I do. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. See? See? Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page for giving it almost a professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poem from the starts, and they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Ciari's poem. It's different from one she practiced. It's the one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish this writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Ah! What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Cooper? What's wrong? Nothing. No. Monica's murdering everyone. This poem feels completely different from everything else Ciari's ever written. But more than that. I've changed my mind. I'm going to go get Ciari, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Dude, what was I thinking? Wait. I should have tried to be a little harder for Ciari. It's not that big of a deal. At least wait for her or help her wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. Dude, I already know what happened. Wait. I reach Ciari's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer. She's probably not picking up her phone either. She didn't kill herself, did she? Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Ciari? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside of Ciari's room, I knock on her door. Ciari? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. Oh my gosh, she did. Oh my gosh! No, she did! I really didn't want to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of breach of privacy? but she really leaves me no choice. I gently opened the Oh my gosh! No! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, no! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh my gosh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my gosh, no! Oh! What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. CRE wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe the eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sierra I'd be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of a relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only wanted a chance and wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But still I couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. That's the end? What? What the freak? That is not the end. That is not the end.